You want to win the belt that your father never did when when nobody wins a belt, Stevie?
Sorry, can I just stop this? Because, like,
are you going to cry, Ben? Russo'sBrand.com, where the pros are the pros.
Yeah, I'm feeling teary. Who gives a we're sitting here talking about a wrestling angle, a guy's push, and swimming with the sharks. I want to know, is Mark Carrano in Las Vegas right now talking to the FBI, fucking stooging off Vince? Did Vince have to fly to Cody's house to show him piss videotapes because he couldn't fucking send it over the phone to be trusted? Is that why he flew there? Hey, I got these hot little numbers about peeing on my head. Like, none of this shit. WrestleMania 40, this is the best thing that could possibly happen to Cody and Punk, because you might be going into WrestleMania 40 and the week before they go to Philly, somebody's sitting on some fucking nuclear bombs where Vince is getting his fucking chest shit on and Ace is fucking directing it with a 2-camera shot with Woods sitting over there. Like, that could happen the week before. You want to be in the top spot going into WrestleMania in a PR nightmare disaster? I would kick the fuck out, stay small, and be like, hey, you guys want the main? You fucking take it right now, because I don't want to be the guy at the 40th anniversary when we got shitgate over our fucking heads right now, bro. And they're going to do it. So everybody who wants to finish the story, all you might be doing is pushing him into a main event that is nothing but a PR nightmare fucking disaster, bro. And that's Nightmare Family they don't want to deal with. So all this little sidebar shit don't mean nothing to me. Deuce having surgery, there's probably some feds knocking on the fucking door being like, we know you know, and we've got the this to prove it. It's time for you to roll on him. So when I say A2A say, straight out of Julius Caesar, and when Brutus and all the rest of the senators stab him up, bro. And that's the real meat of what we should be talking about here. Nothing on any of these shows, it means a goddamn thing at all, because this is the end of a fucking empire, a complete rollover of every lord, governor, feudal system, all the way up to the top of the King of Thrones, that's going to be wiped out in a very French Revolution 1700s or Louis the 17th, I believe, kind of way, where they guillotine the king in front of the people and the people fucking go, yeah! And then you enter the Dark Ages. But like Stevie said earlier on Raw and SmackDown review, this devil you don't know could be fucking way worse. Gewurz was there the whole time that Vince was doing all this stuff, that Ace was doing all this stuff. So you think he doesn't know how to play this game at that level and spin it? And then all of the Hollywood shit that's gone down and happened CIA wise, like we talked with Maui, and nobody wants to talk about the directed energy weapon that wiped out an entire coast so the fucking elites could buy it up, and then they're trying to soak people for $10 million. Oh, because we got a war popping off with Israel and everything over here now, right? Like, all these misdirection spots, and we're worried about, is Cody wearing a fucking suit? Like, that's us having Stockholm syndrome inside the bubble that we're even talking about that shit. I want to know who the next ones in the inner circle are that are given depositions possibly right now, and who are the other girls that sign these NDAs that don't even this NDA might not even be legal. You saw that story this week, right? Mm-hmm. That he probably had Jerry McDevitt form these up and have him sign it, and it's not worth the paper that he wiped his ass with after he got done shitting on him. So all these girls might go, well, I got 3 to 4 million. Maybe he paid them all off, but this girl, we just saw the lady Sue Trump got 83.3 million. That's what's called a precedent in fucking court. You think these girls aren't going to come back for 100 mil or more each? And if they see, I got 3 mil, but this isn't worth anything, and now I could go for 100. Of course, they're going to fucking jump on that bandwagon, bro. So whatever even remotely they think is happening on TV with Judgment Day or You Got No Pop or any of that shit means nothing, bro. And to not be in the WrestleMania main event might be the biggest blessing in your goddamn life.
Well, there's 2 people. I'm going to bring the person's name up, as I do just about every week that
Hit
I
it.
can. When's the Ashley Massara story going to break, and when's that going to go public with the details of what they did or allowed to happen to that girl. Also, the Rita, I can't pronounce her last name, but the Rita Chatterton. Now she's been vindicated to a degree, but is there something within that can be brought back up? Then what about in between? What about before? What about anything else going on? This is the tip of the iceberg.
Those are just the two that are in the public. How many is there? A dozen more incidents like that?
What I mean, how far down does the rabbit hole all this go? But the Ashland Massar thing is an international incident. It's far beyond carny wrestling bullshit. This is an international thing. I mean,
who has the power to stop media from asking that?
CIA.
And who has the power to cover it up and keep that under wraps for
CIA?
So,
Nick Houseman.
Yeah, well, even mental health day.
Yeah. Mental health. So, guys, I swear, Stevie is especially going to laugh out loud at me about this. And I don't know, bro. There literally, Stevie, there is a part of me right now. I feel sympathy for Triple H because, like, to me, right now, he is in the lame duck seat. Okay, bro? Like, he's done. He's done, bro. Rock's go from a wrestling standpoint. With Rock in that seat, Ari Emanuel does not need Triple H whatsoever. Triple H is not on the board, has never been on the board. Rock is already removing Gerwirtz and his own writers in. Rock can bring in his own people to replace the Shawns and the Triple H's and whatnot. And there's a part of me that feels like so sympathetic to Triple H because I see the writing is on the walls. But then, bro, look at the other end of this, bro. How many people did Triple H do this to? And the reason why this could be happening, Spin and Stevie, as ridiculous as this may seem, bro, we go all the way back to when Rock was breaking into the business and DX was making his life a living hell. Bro, we're going all the way back to that when they saw the Rock had star power, bro. We better keep this guy down. They made his life a living hell. He hated Triple H for that. And now here we are 25 years later. The roles have completely reversed.
He replaced Shawn with a black guy on Young Rock. Like wrote him out of the show.
There you go. And Stevie, I got to be honest with you, and again, a lot of this relates to you and like what we went through with you personally. I guess my sympathy with Triple H comes from his health. I mean, bro, we know the guy had these serious heart problems and, him saying, he thought he was going to die, whether that was real or not, I kind of believed him. But I guess that's my sympathy part, bro. With his physical state and the heart conditions he's had, I can't imagine, Stevie, that any of this is good for him at this point.
Let's put it in perspective, though. And, it's probably not going to sound like I fall short every day. So this probably isn't exactly a Christian thing to say. Why are we feeling sympathy for multimillionaires? How many tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars does he have? Also, does Triple H have any sympathy for your struggles or anybody else's or any of the people when he was a talent that he just wouldn't say yes to certain? I was right there and I seen it. And I was the victim of a lot of Triple H's politicking and condescending attitude, costing talents money or maybe even getting talent fired. And yeah, they treated Rocky like shit. They treated him really, really bad. And now, however many years later, it's coming full circle. But even if Rock gets rid of Shawn, gets rid of Hunter, they're millionaires. They're nobody to pity or feel sympathy for because they have all the money they could ever need for generations to come. The reason why they're still in it is not because they love it. It's because of the power, the God complex over people. Even though they got their favorites and they're the parental figures in NXT, These dudes are still the same guys. I'm sorry. They're still the same condescending pricks that have cost a lot of people their careers. And who knows how many people that they set off on a road to depression. China. There you go. Yeah. How many people have they set on a road to despair, depression, and death? They don't feel any sympathy for them. Oh, because what if they Google her name? Let's bring that up again. That's all that counts, the optics. But I mean, I know it doesn't sound very critical, but Ben will top me on the non-Christian commentary. but even last year, and Ben, you can speak. I don't even like to speak about the details of this. You can't say that the same email that was sent by you last year went to spam from the same exact email address, but he got the recent one. That's bullshit. Sorry, he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and it's all a work, whether he came up at Killer Kowalski's and worked his way up through it and knowing where all the bodies are buried. Is he a righteous man, or his tag team partner, Born Again, a righteous man? Will they sit there and draw a paycheck while they know this shit's going on? No, they're using Born Again Christianity and a Joel Osteen cover story to try and get out of jail free card with the wives or whoever the fuck, so they can be reinvented. Yet they go to the same place every day and still cover up the same stuff. So that's hypocrisy 101 right there when it comes to divinity. What happened? Like I get that you're a great human being, Vince, and a loving guy, and you worked with these guys. What happens? How sorry do you feel when the week before WrestleMania and somebody fires a big shot and drops 3 of his NDAs possibly? Is he that great of a guy then? Is he the one to get behind?
Hey, bro, this was the guy that, no question, cock-blocked me from going back there in 2002 because he was afraid he would have lost creative power. So don't get me wrong, bro. He did it to me.
Yeah.
But like I said, bro, I guess it's just the human part of me knowing he's had heart issues in the past. I'm like, bro, like,
and how would you go ahead?
Let me put that in perspective. So whose fault is that he went back to full-time work after the heart issues and he's not spending every second with those? He's still a multi-millionaire.
That's
back
true,
then.
Stevie. That's true.
So
That's absolutely true.
Why was he having heart issues? Not just from years of abuse, but also the possibility that you have a heavy fucking conscience, that the ring is off, that you know what fucking dad's doing, that or stepdad's doing, that you know why the wife wants to take time off, that all these little things where people go, Triple H is in charge and now creative's great. Oh, is it really? Like, and is creative great being any enough for covering up these indiscretions, like an excuse, like being an accessory to fucking torture porn, possible rape and cover-ups? Like, hey, but he booked a hell of a women's tag title tournament. Oh, okay, good. The fact that he has these heart issues, it could be directly related to that stress of doing that, of having to carry that burden. And when Rock and all them take over and push him out, any worker that's going to be pushed out that way is probably going to want to do scorched earth or fire a nuke back. However, if you got heart issues and the CIA's backing the Rock as the top horse, they got a heart attack gun. I'd fucking watch out for that, because like they're not going to be able to come back once again if they've got all this on them and they only get them on SEC violations, tax fraud, whatever, in a very Al Capone kind of way. They're sitting on a mountain of salacious sexual stuff that they know they can't pin him on. Doesn't mean they won't leak that out to ruin them later and ruin them forever. His daughters, Declan, Rogan, and Kenyon, like that just because what they may convict him on or what he steps back on, I wouldn't be trying to fight this fight. I would slink back and go fucking buy a island in the Bahamas, and me and my wife, if we're still together, are gone, bro. Like we retire there and nobody's getting any more pictures of me.
I mean, how much is enough, Vince?